Hey, everybody, it's Timber Clutch here. Uh, guess what? It's Friday, and I'm wearing my meow shirt because it's funny. Anyway, so what I wanted to kind of touch base on a little bit, I'm going. Last night I made a video about things to look out for when dealing with a long distance relationship, or basically any person that you have in your life that is of a toxic nature. Now, sometimes there are people that complain or they're always upset. That's not really what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is people that are manipulative. In other words, they have their own hidden agenda and they are going to use you or pass through you in order to get their agenda completed. And I don't put up with that kind of people. I, I kick them right to the curb. I kick them out of my life because if you got to use me to get to whatever it is you're after, I'm just not interested. Sorry. But anyway, before I get off on a tangent, let me step back and say that I'd like to further uh, talk about this. And well, when you have somebody that you don't get to see them every single day, or you don't get to see how they live, or what have you, when they tell you stuff, you really are at the mercy of what they tell you. So, you got to be careful. Now, I had a situation, and like I said, my experience with this has never been good. It's always been bad. So you might have to take it with a grain of salt because I'm sure there are some people that have had great success. And, for those people, congratulations. You did a good thing. Now, let's see, I have made the mistake of meeting somebody online, chatting with them for not nearly long enough, and letting them move into or move in with me. Now, some of you are probably going to say, well, you really screwed up there. You shouldn't have done that. And you're right, I should not have. That was my mistake. But the nature of what it is, I've let people move in, and then it didn't take long for me to figure out this person isn't what they painted themselves up to be. And because of that, failed. Now, I can't sit here and say that if you're in that situation, that it's your fault. Yes, it might be your fault for letting them move in too quickly. And, yeah, you could probably take a little bit of that responsibility. But at the end of the day, people have to be very honest. And if somebody's not honest, they're a manipulator and they're going to just waltz into your life, dictate what you do, what you say, who you hang out with. And for that, they got to go straight up. Just go ahead, find you somebody new, kick that other person right out on the curb. Be like, bye, Felicia, don't care. Well, I had a situation where I let somebody move in, right? Now, this person didn't have a job. Sorry. This person didn't have a job. And I'm like, well, I understand because you moved from another state, yada, yada, yada. Don't worry about it right now. Just go ahead and find yourself a job. I will take care of the rest. You know, I had my own home. I was making enough money to pay the bills, was not a problem. I was like, well, yeah, it's going to be a little more expensive, but, you know, I'm willing to make a sacrifice so that the two of us can have a better life. Well, the other person, I guess, decided that wasn't going to be good enough. So, as it turns out, this person was chatting with other people online, furries, and I have a old Corvette. Now, It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's kind of ugly. It's not very pretty, but it works. It's somewhat reliable. And speaking of, I haven't driven that thing in so long. I need to put some fresh gas in it, change the oil, and put new tires on it and start driving it because it's kind of a shame to let it just sit there. And I haven't touched the thing. It's got a layer of dirt on it from sitting in the shed. So it's pretty shameful actually. But it's in mothballs basically. Anyway, that's not the point. The point here is there was a situation where this person I was dating was talking with some other person down in Florida. This other person in Florida, I guess, was under the impression that the relationship I had with this person just wasn't important enough, and so they felt like they had liberties to step into the relationship and basically wedge it. I've had this happen quite a few times, and the people that have done that, gone, kick them right on out. Don't even talk to them anymore. I refuse to talk to them now, actually. Um, it's so crappy. I hate it when people do that. So it's just disgusting, absolutely disgusting. But anyway, so this person had told my partner at the time, just take the car and come to Florida so we can go on a date. My partner shows me the text messages where this person had mentioned this. And I'm standing there going, what the hell? This person is telling you to commit, you know, Grand Theft Auto, first and foremost. Number two, don't tell me about it because I'm the car owner. So that, again, makes it Grand Theft Auto. And then number three, why aren't you stopping this person? Well, that was my red flag. This person isn't stopping them because they are participating. So they were cheating, basically. Now, whether or not they physically did anything is irrelevant, but the fact that the mental aspect of it is there, that makes it cheating. So the potential was there. Well, as it turns out, there was some fiasco with a work-related trip to Atlanta, and the boss, I ran into the boss at Kroger's, and she asked me, "Well, why aren't you in Atlanta on vacation?" And I was like, he told me he was on, you know, a work-related training." And she went, "No, he took vacation." Oh, really? So yeah, needless to say, ugh, done. Kicked him right on out. I was done. Get out of my life. I ain't got time for your manipulative, lying little bullshit. So again, I just wanted to make a video to touch base a little further into red flags. That's definitely one of them. There are a couple of more. I'm going to have to, again, just like I've done in previous videos, there's going to be different topics that are going to come up where that red flag or that issue is going to be relevant to that topic, yada, yada, yada. You understand how this goes. And so with that, I will make more videos. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the thanks for the subscribes and the comments. I really enjoyed the comments. Please keep them coming. Y'all are great. You're awesome. And you know, as always, y'all stay frosty.